What's up, you guys? So this is my gig bag, double gig bag. This is what I usually use for all my gigs. Let me show you what's inside. Let me just begin. I always bring a double gig bag to all of my gigs, just in case I break a string. A lot of my guitars actually have a little bit of a floating trem. Now the issue with those is if you break a string, everything goes just out of tune. So in those instances, I'll just survive the rest of the song and I'll go into my next guitar, and that's why I use double bag. So in this case, it's a World Tour bag. That's the brand. And so the first thing I always take, glasses, because even though I don't use them all the time, my eyes get tired. So yeah, I need my glasses to bring them along. Second thing, strings, extra strings. So I'm not with any brand in particular. I usually just buy ELIXIR, or I actually have a bunch of SIT stuff. I also use Doggle strings. And then I've got a ton of Diodario's 0.9 strings. I found a shop here that actually sells them as singles. So every couple months I go over there and I buy 20 of them. They always look at me like I'm nuts. The other thing I bring with me, trusty ALTOIDS little tin, just for picks. So I've got a ton of picks with me. These are actually my signature picks. You can find them on my site. Have the white, have the black. I use the ones depending on whatever type of scenario I'm at. So if it's a dark floor, I'll probably use the white. If it's a lighter type floor, I'll use the black, just because if I drop them, it's easy for me to grab them. Let's keep looking inside. Oh, very important, an iPad. I always need to bring an iPad. Not always, but I've been doing a lot of cover gigs. Never really did a ton of cover gigs before couple months ago. So I transcribe absolutely everything. And if I ever have to do any songs that I don't know on the spot, I'll look up the chords, I'll listen to the song a couple times. I do not love doing that, but hey, sometimes you do have to do it, so bring the iPad with me. Alright, next up, yeah, phone charger, definitely a must. If I ever run out of battery on my phone, I'll be covered. If my iPad starts running out of batteries, I'm good. Next up, nothing too crazy, but tremolo bar, so I'm just gonna keep moving to the next spot. Alright, so let's go up to the next pocket up here. It's an iPad pen. So this is actually really good, because if I'm ever playing with a different singer than what I'm used to, I'll just go to my app that I use, and I can change up the chords right there on the spot. I tried doing it with my fingers once. I could do it. It took me way too long. It was uncomfortable as hell, and very sucky calligraphy. Just try to use your finger. Alright, so let's go to the more exciting stuff, which is the actual guitars that I bring over to the gigs. So first one, this guy right here. It's my Fender Strat. So as you can see, nice shade of blue. It's an American Deluxe, if I'm not mistaken. I always remove the back plate for easy access if it needs any type of setup work. A little bit of flame maple, roasted maple. And that's pretty much it. It's a really nice guitar, all single coils. This is the guitar I take with me as a backup, just in case, again, if I break a string, which it tends to happen quite a bit more often than you might think. This is my baby. You know this guitar if you follow the channel. As you can see, it's a little bit dirty at the moment. I actually had a gig, I think the day before today. So yeah, this is definitely my main guitar. It's a Sir guitar. It's an old standard Sir. Actually have a pick down there. Compliments of Saul from the Noise Factory over in Texas. And yeah, so it's a Sir standard, quilted flame, quilted maple top. Forgot the name of the actual color. I think it's root beer stain or something. Again, no back stuff here. I fill up my springs with foam just to get a little bit of the vibration out. Not so important for live stuff, but definitely for studio stuff it's actually very important. And that's pretty much all I bring over to my gigs. All the cables and all that stuff I carry along in my gear case. And if you haven't seen that video, you can check it out up here or wherever it is that it shows up. And that's it. That's pretty much every single thing I need for all of my live gigs. So yeah, if you want to find out more about what I actually do, go over to my website, juanantoniomusic.com. You can find private lessons. You can also follow me on any type of social media. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Patreon actually. So if you want any backing tracks, any supplemental educational material for all of the lessons that I post here on YouTube, you can find that over there. And I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching.